I would never wear these. I can't believe I wore these in public. This is every single pair of pants that I own. And we're gonna try them all on. I genuinely did not know that I had this many pair of jeans. I thought I would be brave today and try on every single pair of jeans that I own, narrow it down to the pieces that I really, really love. And not only that, the pieces that actually make me feel beautiful and confident and that make me not feel bad about myself when I put them on. Not to justify it, but I'm more of a jean girl than a shoe girl. I know some girls love shoes. I feel like jeans just define your outfit and like personality and how you're feeling and reflect like the vibe that you want to give. And a lot of my problem insecurity areas are in where my jeans go. I just am constantly trying to find that perfect fit and that jean that's gonna actually finally make me feel good. But I've learned that that is not really how it works. Like, it really starts from inside. Okay, let's start with this pair. I actually recently thrifted these with you guys. Yeah, when was that? February? And I'm gonna put all the sizing, name information, everything I can find on the screen. I do want to, for every jean, is to rate it and talk about how I feel in the jeans, because I feel like that's the most important part. These I feel like fit so well. They are loose enough around the thighs. They're not too big in the waist. Like, it really is like a nice fit in the waist, which is so rare for me to find, to not be like suffocating my thighs. They are like a wide leg. I washed them, so they're a little wrinkly, but they're an interesting blue color. They're more almost of like a blue denim, I want to say, which is a little bit, I don't exactly love that part about it. How I feel in these jeans, I feel really fun and youthful in these. I feel like I could, the classic, I can dress it up, I can dress it down, but I really feel like I could go to a park and have a picnic or play with my niece, or I could go on a date night with AJ and feel still really cute in these. I'm gonna be maybe tough on my ratings, but these are like a 7.5. I really like these. These are definitely a keep. These are semi-new additions to my closet, and I have been wearing them already a ton. That makes me feel really good that I've already gotten some use out of them. And I love a holy jean. I love a good rip in a jean, but it's not something I'm scared of, so. Okay, these ones you guys have seen a lot of, and I get a lot of questions on these jeans. These are from Universal Thread, so just from Target, literally, and they're only like 30 bucks or something. How fun are these? I love this wash. I feel like, again, the older I get, the more I love just a medium dark wash. I don't know, I just feel like it looks so good and I feel like so cozy in it. I would say on me, almost like mid-rise, low-rise-ish, but I love the denim. It's like, so it's not like rigid or anything, but it's not like too thin. I can't remember what I was wearing, but I wore these jeans. My dad was like, Molly, you look like a supermodel. Even though they're not tight or restricting at all, but they give you like this silhouette that you like tried really hard. They are though, I will say, because they are extremely baggy, I do feel like I get a lot of looks in these. They're a little bit unusual. I don't know, I feel like they almost give like a skirt if you like saw it. Like they're just very baggy. You guys know I just feel confident, and it's just so nice to not think about my legs in these jeans. Yet I feel like my legs look really good in this. Like, and I feel like very secure. I feel like my, you know, butt looks good still. I would give these an 8.5. I love these jeans. I feel like I can just wear them with almost anything, except I do kind of have to wear like a tighter top on top, so that is a little bit of a downside. I just feel very cool. I feel very cool and effortless and confident. I feel like it takes a little bit of bravery to wear like such a baggy leg. It just always gives me a boost knowing that I'm confident enough to wear these, and I also just feel confident in them, and I'm not worried about how I look. So these are Old Navy jeans. I used to wear these so much last summer, and I think 2 summers ago too. I normally would cuff them, but I feel like they're not able to cuff anymore. They used to fit me really baggy or just like loose around the thighs and hips, and now they don't, and I feel like it's making everything off. I do like the color of the light wash and how there's just like one rip in the jean. I feel like that's really cute. This is a pair that every time I go to put it on, I'm expecting it to fit how it did before, and it just isn't anymore. I also don't think that the wide leg is like very wide, or at least it doesn't lay that way. So it just makes me feel like I'm like being like tapered in, and I don't love that. Like, in terms of how these jeans make me feel, I don't feel confident in them. I feel like my body is the wrong shape, and I feel like I'm constantly wanting to just move around and like hide. Like, I almost don't want anyone looking at my legs in these jeans, and so that's just not good. But it sucks because these were some of my favorites. The light wash jeans, they were such a good wash. I feel like we're gonna have to get rid of them. I'm starting a pile that's like get rid of but yet keep, that I'm gonna just tuck back in my closet, which I'm sure most of you guys would not recommend. I don't know, it's just so hard like to truly get rid of jeans, but we'll see. Maybe I will just end up just full sending it and getting rid of all these, because that does sound pretty good right now. These I would rate a 4. I would not wear these out and feel super cute in them. So staying on the trend of old navy jeans, these were the jeans that made me cry in my get ready with me video. I just feel like now I have more in the hips and thighs. They just give me this silhouette that I'm not used to and that I just don't feel like it's flattering with this style of pants. I think because I'm filling them out more, like the boot cut, they're supposed to be boot cut. They aren't boot cut really anymore, and it almost is like a skinny jean. They're also a little bit like rigid, so there's not a lot of stretch, and they're ultra high-waisted, which again is normally flattering, but I feel like it just accentuates a shape that I don't like my body looking. I'm luckily not crying right now, even though this is like not, I don't know, I'm being brave, okay? Otherwise, like I used to love these. Like these used to fit like really good, and I felt really confident in these all the time. I have a hard time just with like things that are tight against my skin. These are an easy get rid of to me. I used to love them, so it's so hard to get rid of. I would say in terms of how they make me feel, they make me feel really sad. I just like don't feel like myself. I feel weird and awkward in them. These are honestly probably a 1 out of 10. So these are get rid of. These are vintage Levi's. I used to wear the heck out of these jeans. The feeling of them is something that you can't buy in a store. It's literally just worn in jeans, worn over the years. I love the tears in these. I even got these altered. You can see here that they took them in quite a bit because these were really, really loose before. I don't know how I feel about these. I always feel like these really make my butt stand out, partly probably because of the alteration and everything. I don't know. I think I'm just so used to my wide leg that like anything that's not wide leg, I feel very uncomfortable. I don't love a shape like this. And I'm not saying that that's like bad or anything or ugly. It's just on me, I am not the biggest fan. I did used to cuff these a lot though. I liked the look of them better when I didn't have this like here, which like the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, this is just like what being a woman is, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I like the baggy look and I'm not quite used to seeing me with more curves, so it's just different. I feel kind of exposed in these, I think because like the butt and then the waist and then all the tears in my thighs and everything. They are fun though. I love like a beat up jean, so I just think they're so cute. I feel a little like embarrassed wearing these because these almost feel like too young, but I just hate to get rid of them because again, like I said, they're Levi's, which is so cool. And they just hold a lot of memories for me. Like I wore these in Austin. Like these were my jeans and I bought them from a vintage store there for a lot of money. Not like a lot. For me, it was like a lot of money. I think it was like maybe 70 bucks, 50 bucks from a vintage store or something. I want to hold on to them for the memories, but I don't want them in my everyday rotation to grab. But right now in my life, I just don't feel like they don't feel like me anymore. I'd give these maybe a 5 out of 10. Like they're kind of right in the middle. Like I would wear them, but I also probably like kind of don't want to wear them. Okay, we just finished one box and we have 3 things so far we are getting rid of. So okay, these jeans are Rustlers and I got these altered up here actually from a local lady, but she did them in the front and I hate that. She altered it kind of weird where there's still the fabric just folded, so it hurts so bad on my hips. And I feel like now I almost wish that I hadn't altered them. They used to fit so straight leg and like almost like a dad jean, but now again I feel really tapered in. I don't like this line here. I've been keeping them just for like work jeans, but even as work jeans they just hurt because like these like alterations right here. Remember I used to cuff these also in Austin, and again in Austin they fit me a lot more baggy and it wasn't, you know, pulling here or like as tight here. Like this is just like not my style. Yeah, honestly I would have no problem getting rid of these. I do kind of like holding on to them for like holy donuts and stuff because I don't worry about them getting like dirty. Honestly I'd rather just thrift another pair that I like better. Yeah, because these just are painful emotionally for me, or like it's hard like body image wise, but also just painful in general. I just feel uncomfortable in these. I think that's the biggest word for these Rustlers. Very much like dad jeans in the sense that like they have no stretch at all. It's a very thick denim. So yeah, I give these like a 2.5, a 3 maybe. Very happy to get rid of these ones too. Okay, these jeans are heavenly compared to everything else we've tried on so far. These ones are amazing. I am obsessed. If you guys saw my American Eagle try-on video, this is where I found these. I was blown away. These are the Stovepipe American Eagle jeans. This wash is perfect. I love it. I love the built-in cuffs. These are like sewn in. I probably could have gone with a shorter one. Like they have a petite size, but it goes up 2 inches and I don't know. I kind of liked them a little bit baggy and like sort of to lengthen my legs a little bit. But these fit exactly how I want jeans to fit. I just feel so good in these. They're like baggy enough, but like tight enough, secure enough. And this denim, I don't know what it is. It like feels soft and strong at the same time. These are for sure a staple where I can put them on and I can feel really cute. They're just my everything jeans. I just know if I put them on, I'm gonna feel good and cute. I think they're technically like a mid-rise or low-rise, I don't know. But they're a good rise where they're not like so high. I feel very me in these jeans and I feel very comfy, like casual. I would rate these probably a 9. I'm gonna give these a 9. These I highly recommend. I link these in my description almost every time if you want to get a pair. They have a lot of great sales. I got these on sale for like $40-ish, so yeah, make sure to watch out for the sale because it's definitely worth it. So love these. Finish another box. These are the other pair of American Eagle jeans that I got. These are, I think, like the ultra flare boot cut jean or high, I can't remember. I feel just off the bat very sexy in these. It's a very stretchy, almost jegging like texture where it really like feels comfy and sucks you in. And I just love the boot cut. This is my new Old Navy boot cut pair. Like this is the replacement for those. I feel like I feel way more confident in these, even though these also like give me shape and are still pretty high rise and stuff. I feel like it just shapes my body a lot better, and with how boot cut they are, it feels like it balances me out and I feel a lot more confident with that. And I love all the cuts. I love that it like has the fray at the bottom, cuts in the knees. Like even honestly one of my favorite parts is this little cut right here. This like, I keep saying cut, what is it? Distressing, I guess. And it makes the butt look really good. I don't know, it's kind of how I feel like when I wear leggings. I feel really exposed and like people are looking at me. But in these, I feel that, but I don't feel as like that. I don't know, I just feel really confident in these, even though these are, you can see like just how big my thighs are, just how big my hips and butt are. I've gotten a lot of compliments on these jeans, just wearing them out and everything. I would give these a 8. I really do love them, but I normally am like not as much in love with like how thin of a denim they are. It makes me a little bit nervous, and they are just like very revealing, I guess. So I do have to be like in the right mindset and like feeling a little bit more confident than normal to wear these, but really, really cute. I feel like these ones have been helping me embrace my body a lot because I see like my thighs and like how they touch and like how thick they are, and I don't hate it. Like it's made me love my body, and so yeah. I love these jeans. So cute. These ones, always. Ooh, okay. These ones are Zara. They were washed, so they look a little wrinkly. These are actually really cute. They're very high-waisted. They almost like flatten my butt, I feel like. But I have been using these as holy donut jeans where I'm not afraid to get them dirty and everything. Like I just kind of like sacrifice them for that. Mainly because I don't love them super a lot. But like then when I see them, I'm like, actually they're kind of cute and I kind of like them. I feel like I don't love them enough, and I feel like just the color of the wash, I just have a hard time like feeling like things look good with it on me. These are fun. I think I got them at a garage sale maybe. I know I got them with my mom and we were either at a garage sale or thrifting, and yeah, they're Zara, which is crazy. And they originally fit me really good. Like back last summer I wore them a lot and I feel like they fit me better in the thighs, where now I feel like they just fit my thighs enough to not be uncomfortable, but they're like getting there where I feel a little stiff, like it's not super comfortable. I do love the holes. I love the wide leg. Like I feel like it is a pretty good wide leg look, and the high-waisted really feels like I'm like locked in. So I like these for holy donuts because I feel like secure in them and I feel cute. I don't know, I just don't love them enough, you know, to like wear them up. Like I realized that I just never reach for them. So in terms of how these make me feel, they definitely make me feel locked in. I don't know if this sounds weird to say, but I feel like large in these, but I also don't feel bad. I feel like pretty neutral in these. Yeah, I just don't feel like very confident in these. I don't love them, but I also like don't feel like not confident either. I'm just thinking of my thighs a lot in these. I feel like the way that they're shaped just makes me feel like my thighs are like being like surrounded. These I rate probably like a 5, which is why I'm gonna keep them. These are for holy donuts, so these will probably look very colorful by the end of the summer. These are my tried and true Gap jeans. These are a nice wide leg. They're like a little bit 5 hours, but I love the wash of these. I love the denim. I've worn these a lot, so I feel like they're just very soft. I also, oh yeah, I forgot, I got these altered as well. I don't know if you can see the lines, but I feel like I always feel good in these. I love the wash. I love the shape. These are ones that I put on where I just know that I can't go wrong, and like I'm just gonna like think they're cute because I love this wide leg and how like the hem here is kind of like thicker. But you guys are probably sick of seeing me in these because I do wear them a lot. They're just really easy. I feel very cute Like I feel very wholesome. I can never go wrong putting these on. So I'd rate these probably an 8. I do wish they were maybe like a little, but also maybe I need to wash them too. But I do wish they were maybe a little bit more fitted a touch differently and then maybe a touch longer, but I still love them and I wear them all the time. And I'm gonna continue wearing them all the time. Okay, I kind of keep forgetting about these. These are universal thread. They're very similar to my super extra baggy ones, but these are just like regular. Yeah, these fit really nice. They're very high-waisted. I think they're like super high-rise, which like now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is like a lot of rise. I feel like something about these always makes me feel a little self-conscious. I don't know if it's like the wash of them. I don't know, but they fit really good. I ordered them online without trying them on and they ended up fitting really well. Yeah, normally I cuff these sometimes, but lately, especially since they fit a little bit different, again, because my thighs, like it's pulling a little more so I don't have as much length on them. I think it's the wash that I'm not like obsessed with. It's a little bit more blue and medium. Normally I like more of like a, I guess I don't really even know how to describe what I like, but they're not bad. Maybe it's the shirt, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like how I feel in these is a little uncomfy. I feel a little bit uncertain, but again, I kind of feel neutral about it. I don't really like hate them, but they do, I feel like just in the thighs, like I feel like I'm like thinking about it, you know? So for rating, I think I'd say a 6. I think these are gonna stay because they're not terrible, but I feel like I just have other jeans that are similar that are better. I wish it was a little bit more of like this denim. I can't tell you really what the difference is. Like this is obviously a bit darker, but I wish it was this denim and then I think I would like them better. But oh my gosh, I forgot about these. These are Wranglers that I distressed myself. Did I get these taken in? No. Did I? No. Again, I love a distressed jean. I feel like they're fitting different in the hips and they're definitely like shorter than I remember them being. I am not in love with these, how they fit and look. I just feel like they're not wide enough. The distressing is fun, but the fit I don't love. And I just would not wear these like casually. I feel like it does, like the distressing does look a little bit like overdone. Like it looks like I accidentally like did this, but it was definitely on purpose. Yeah, I think these are really strong to get rid of. For Holy Donuts, I just don't think that these are what I want to wear, you know? Yeah, I totally forgot about these. These were the last ones in this bucket. So we finished a third bucket. So that's why I think I just never even noticed these, or like I forgot about them. I'm very excited to thrift another pair of jeans like this, like that are like men's or something. Someone also commented making some into jorts, but I'm excited to thrift some and kind of try to DIY that this summer. I feel unsettled. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like odd. I feel really odd in these. I feel like that they're like an accident, and I guess I'd give them the rating of a 2. Yeah, I would never wear these. I can't believe I wore these in public. I feel like these count as jeans, and these are the overalls that I was talking about in my last video, my goals video, that I found a pair of overalls. My mom had got me these, I think from a garage sale or maybe from my grandma or something, but these are a Carhartt pair of overalls and they're pretty like wide leg. I do feel like though, now that I have them on, like they are a little like, maybe they are a little too like workwear, don't you think? Like the main part that I don't love is like this Carhartt patch, and I don't mind that, but for like styling, like even if this were an outfit, I feel like it would look more purposeful as an outfit if it was just like a white patch and you didn't know that it was Carhartt. I definitely am going to wear them this summer. I do think I need more of like a stylish pair of overalls. These ones are a little bit more like workwear, and like I think the crotch, like it is a little bit like low, like I don't feel, you know what I mean? Like doesn't it look, I mean maybe I just need shoes on, but I do feel like these like are feeling a little bit baggy. Oh, these are so hard to move. I feel like if I had a different top on, I'd like them a little bit better. I'm not like loving it with the pink. Just, you know how you feel like when you're wearing a pair of overalls that like you could just do anything, like you're just like kind of in like a, just ready to go. Like I feel ready to do anything, feel cute. But I would give these probably a 6.5 or a 7. I would not mind wearing these anywhere, but I don't feel like it's doing much for me in terms of like shape. Like I kind of just feel like I'm in a denim bag a little bit. Maybe I just need to work on these straps. I feel like that might help a little bit. But okay, if you guys are okay with it, we are now entering into colored denim in pants. I thought we'd include this because I mean it's basically like jeans, and I know that there's things in here that I don't need anymore. These brown Levi's, I feel like I have like a relationship with these. These were my favorite for so long, and now they just don't fit very good. They're very snug right now. So I mean they technically fit and they're not the worst. I just like these. I feel like are the jeans that are very like, if I fluctuate any bit at all, like these jeans, like no. Again, I used to wear these like way more baggy and I would cuff them. I feel like the cuffs used to look bigger. Why? Why did they not? These aren't the worst. I love a brown pant and it's denim and they're Levi's, like they're vintage. I got them, I didn't get them in Austin, did I? I think I got them here somewhere a long time ago in college or something. Ugh, I just don't know how to feel about these. I feel like everything looks better in the camera. Just keep that in mind. I just don't love the shape. Like if these were a little bit wider leg or even a little bit more straight leg, I just feel like they're like tapering at the bottom. And as I've said 1,000 times, like I just don't love that look on me. I feel like proportionally I like it having like a wider bottom. And I've just learned that about myself. Like even when I was in school, like I hated the skinny jean trend and the leggings, but I felt like I had to wear them because that's what everyone was wearing. It was like weird to not wear skinny jeans. And now that I'm an adult and I'm almost 30, I am not wearing anything resembling skinny jeans because I just don't like it. I'm afraid that like these are gonna have to go in the bad pile finally. And every time I try them on, I feel like this. But I love a brown denim. Oh, how do I feel in these? I feel a little sad in them. I feel really restricted, uncomfy, and I just feel like not cute. I love the brown though. Like the brown makes me feel pretty like that. But I think these are like a 3 out of 10. And yeah, I feel like it's almost time to get rid of these. I'd like to hang on to them until I find a pair maybe that can replace them. They're so close, like they're almost there, they're just not completely there. These ones, I also feel brave for trying on. These are an Old Navy corduroy, kind of really dark green pair of supposedly bootcut pants. I was obsessed with these when I first got them. They're super high-waisted, but they're kind of like large up here. Like I have a lot of room, but I'm really now like suctioned to these. They're honestly like really slippery inside too, so they're not comfy in that way, and I don't feel confident in them, as you can imagine. Yeah, there's just not enough boot cut. There used to be, like I swear, but now I just don't love. I didn't wear them like at all this winter. I mean, this winter was like rough and I didn't really wear anything cute, but I definitely did not wear these. And these are strong, I think, just get rid of in general. Like I have no fear just throwing these away. Well, not throwing them away, but you know what I mean, donating them. Because someone else would like love these. Like I love the idea of them. I love that they're dark enough that you almost don't even notice they're corduroy, but they add like a fun texture. In these, I feel also just uncomfortable. Ugh, I'm so glad to get rid of all these uncomfortable jeans though. This is a good thing. Yeah, I feel not put together in these. I feel like I'm always like doing this and that. Yeah, I just don't feel put together. I give these like a 2. These are going goodbye. You guys know of these. These are my favorite Halara jeans. These stretch crazy. They're almost like wearing sweatpants. They are definitely more baggy on me. I feel like they could be tighter, but honestly, like I feel like that's the beauty of them. I love the color for one, and I can always put them on and not feel like I'm thinking of my thighs and how they're looking in my jeans. I feel like they just hide my thighs perfectly, and not like I'm trying to hide my thighs, but these give the look that I'm normally trying to go for, where it's just neutral up here, a little wider here, and I just love them. They don't quite replace them, but I love having a brown pant. I think that's so fun. I actually even really like it with the pink. I think that's really cute. I still have a code with them. It should work, I think. I'll put that somewhere or in the description. I'm so glad that these came into my life because these just make things so easy, and it's nice to have like a different colored pant to rotate in between all the jeans and everything. I feel very easy in these. I feel very comfy and simple. Like I feel like these are my jeans for when I just want to simplify things, but I feel very relaxed. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I feel very relaxed in these. I feel like I can just focus on everything else in the outside world and kind of forget about what I'm wearing, which I always love. And I would give these probably an 8, maybe an 8.5. I love these and I want them in every color. So please make more colors, Halara. You guys maybe remember these. These were from like a couple, like last year or 2, maybe 2 years, I don't know. These are from Wild Fables, so right from Target. These are really fun. I don't know what it is. I always in my life need to have a pair of like cargo green jeans, like pants for some reason. And I just feel like these are so cute with how wide leg they are. I love the fit. They even have this like scrunchy back on them, which normally I don't love, but I do love how it makes it fit and feel really comfy. These were some pants that I knew I could wear throughout the miscarriage, throughout pregnancy. I'd always fit in them overall. I don't know, as much as like I like this color and stuff, like I have a hard time matching this color. I don't know if like I'm like it's a little too like not as bright bright, or like I need it more saturated, or if that's what like the color season that I'm fighting with, I don't know. But it is really cute, and especially in the fall, I love to wear these. In the winter time, like I said, very simple. I love the deep pockets. I can't quite pinpoint like how this vibe is making me feel. It makes me feel a little bit off. You really have to pair it with the right shirt. Then I think I like them more. I give them probably a 6, just simply for the fact that like the style, and I don't wear them as much, but I always need to have a pair like this in my closet. So yeah, we're keeping these. These pants are interesting. First of all, I got them altered right here, but they are very tight on me now, and they're this interesting like kind of cream denim acidy wash almost. I never, even before I got them altered, after I got them altered, and now, I never reach for these. They're so fun though. I love the bagginess of them. I love the wide leg. I love like the style. Like, I don't know, like I like so much about them, but it never comes together for me. I have a hard time finding tops that go with it, which it feels like that should be easy with the color that they are and like the style. But now that they're like suctioning to my waist and I can almost barely breathe in these, I just have to say goodbye to them, which I am fine with, because I honestly see them and I feel bad that I've barely ever worn them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They're not like terrible, and they're cute. I think I just kind of had in my mind that I'd wear them to like a baby shower, bridal shower, I don't know, something like fun in the summer and the spring, and just like I always reach for something else. I'm, like I said, just a jeans girl, so I typically am reaching for my jeans. I just feel kind of unflattering in them. I don't feel like myself in them, and yeah, now I just feel like disappointed when I wear them, honestly. We're giving these a 1.5, and we're going to get rid of these as soon as possible. These ones are the that scared me so bad. I got these first before I found out about the Silkpipe jeans. I got them actually like only like maybe a month after our second miscarriage, so it was kind of just like I needed pants that I could wear that fit me, that I, you know, whatever. I really like these. I do like the brown. I wish they were maybe a little bit of a warmer brown. As much as I love the fit, because I love that you can like button these on both sides and like cinch them in, which is nice. I don't know. I feel like something about the style is like hard to like dress up, but I love, like, especially in the winter or fall, like they're perfect. And they do get a little wrinkly. I really do need to, I don't know, but they're a nice like wider leg, so I like that. Yeah, these are cute, very comfy. I feel like they fit really well, and just like simply, like they're not anything crazy. I like them, but I wish I loved them more, and I couldn't even tell you like what I would change. But I do love, like I loved them a lot when I got them, and I tried them on in the store, and I waited for like weeks because I was like, hey, I don't want to just buy pants that I won't like. But I kept thinking about them, and I got them on sale, which is great. The stretch is really nice. Like, it's not too stretchy. It's still stiff. I would say I feel very, I don't know, like country in these a little bit. Very fall. I feel like I'm gonna like maybe work on something or be in the garden or do stuff outside. So they're a little hard for me to like dress up for spring and summer, but we'll see, because I think these could actually be really cute. Does that look cute? I don't know. That really like even stays. But I would give these probably like a 7. A solid 7. Another box empty, and these are the last pants inside, which is great. Something about these, just them sitting, really made them like change. Like they're stiff and kind of wrinkly right now. Ooh, yeah. When I worked for sorority chapters, one of the girls I saw at our like Instagram had these pants on. I was like, I need them. They're so cute. Now, I mean, I wish oh damn, look how wrinkly. They really are like a loose, thin, kind of stretchy fabric, and obviously very distressed. They have this, it's like a cream with like this stitching that's a little bit brown, which is so cute. But again, I found hard to put with things, and now that my hips and thighs are a little bigger, it used to like just like come down, you know, and like lay looser around my hips and thighs. Now it kind of shapes it, and like the waist is like, you know, bigger, or like still room there, which is fine. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. These are just an easy to get rid of. Honestly, even just throw away. I don't know if anyone would want these. I can't believe how bad these got. I've never seen them so like wrinkled up. These, I would say I feel very like insecure in these. Every time I would put them on and fluctuating weights and everything, I just felt like it wasn't doing anything for me. I feel like I'm missing something in these. I feel like it never like completes an outfit or feels like it's telling the world what I want it to say. These would probably be like a 1. We're getting rid of these also as soon as possible, and I'm very excited excited about it. I'm very excited to not look at both of these jeans. These are both from Target and they've been in my closet for forever. Years I've had these and I just never reach for them, and now I don't need to look at them anymore. That's exciting. And the last box is just pants, like summer flowy pants. So I thought we'd speed through these. These are a pair of Brandy Melville like linen pants. I love these. These are like kind of like a tan striped color. Like they have like this like cream striped, I don't know if you can see that, but the waistband and the like tie, so cute and summery. I love Brandy for stuff like this, so I'm excited to wear these for summer. Very effortless and cool. I know that they come in different colors too, so I will say I feel very comfortable in them. I feel very like beachy, coastal. You just like instantly feel cool in like a pair of like linen pants. I'm gonna give these maybe like a solid 7. I think maybe it's the pockets that they kind of bunch up right here, if you can see that. So I almost wish that they didn't have pockets. I was hearing Alexa Sunshine 83 talk about that, with like linen pants are so hard to have pockets in, because it's like I would never like putting my phone in here. It like doesn't really do any good anyways, because it it like brings it down. So I'm never really gonna use it for much, you know? But yeah, these are cute. This is supposed to be a speed round, but it's okay. These are linen pants from A New Day. These are really, really fun. I do need to like obviously iron them. These I forgot how much I like actually. But yeah, if these were ironed out, this would be really perfect. I like the fit a little bit more than the Brandy ones. And they're just like a plainer like linen. They're not like striped or anything. So I like that. I like this thick waistband. It's really nice. Just how wide they are. They just feel really flowy. Cute. They have 2 pockets back here. And they have pockets here, which honestly though, these pockets don't bother me as much as the Brandy ones. You can also bring it lower, which maybe I like it lower. They are kind of long though. They are a little dirty from me wearing them on the ground because I am 5'3". My pants are typically a little bit long, but these feel very beachy. I feel really pretty in these. I'm gonna give these probably like a solid 7. Okay, these are my Halara like corduroy pants that I got from working with them. I was really excited to try these out, but I'm not completely obsessed. But also, it's like not winter, fall anymore. So I did like them better in that season. It mainly, to me, the thing that I don't like is the seams. I don't love these seams. I don't know if you can see that, but it just like doesn't, it makes it look a little bit more athletic and not as like casual. But they are nice. I love a thick waistband here. They're a fun wide leg, but I'm tempted to kind of put them in like the get rid of pile, but I don't like hate them, you know? Like they are like really fun and kind of like a different take on like sweatpants. I don't know. I know I will not wear these this summer. So it's more of, I guess, like a fall winter thing. I would say I feel a little confused in these and I'd give them like a 3.5. Okay, these, oh, one, they're very wrinkly. These are actually from the kids section in Target. They're called Art Class, the brand for kids. I love these. Like, I get a lot of questions on these, but also because they are kids, they're just a little short and they aren't proportionally quite right. But I have loved these. I wore these a ton in Austin. Like, this is very like Austin, Texas summer vibe. And I love the colors of them. I love that they're like kind of this like warm color. Like, you can see that these are like almost the same but different. This is much more orangey and this has a little bit of like a red. What is this? Paper bag waist almost, but like still cute in these like wooden buttons. But especially now that I'm like, I've had 2 miscarriages, 2 pregnancies, I am a woman, like they're just like not really doing it for me. But they are fun for pajamas. So I think both of these are gonna enter my pajama pile, which will be really cute actually. I tend to wear them as pajamas anyways, or like lounge around the house. I don't really like wear them out much. I've outgrown them, but I'd love to get pants that are similar to this, that are my size. I don't know why Target like will make sometimes the cutest stuff for the kids and the women's stuff is like kind of weird, you know? I think that feels like a good call. Now we just got 2 new pajama bottoms. All right, you guys, we officially made it through every single pair of pants and jeans that I own. Not even kidding. I mean, I guess except for leggings, but I have like 1 or 2 pair, which yeah, whatever. So here is what we are getting rid of. All of these, or at least putting away for now. Some of them are just straight get rid of. Some of them are keep for a little bit and see, but all of these were in my closet and were just causing me so much stress, body insecurity, and disappointment. And now it feels so good to have them be out of sight. So we are down, ooh, to this many jeans. This is what I got. I just feel like this feels like a good amount. Honestly, I don't even know what like a normal amount of jeans is. So tell me if this is like too much or not enough, because I feel like I can always use a new pair of jeans, you know? Yeah, I highly encourage you guys to also go through your jeans. Kind of scary. I've truly been dreading doing this because it just feels like, I don't know, you're having to confront a lot of things, and it's crazy how much we hold on to clothes, but it feels so good to get rid of it. If it's not like doing anything for you, like you don't have anything keeping you from holding on to it. Like, you don't need to hold on to it just because of all these reasons that you have. I'm so glad that I'm finally getting rid of all of this stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys do this or have done this, or how you feel about your jeans right now. If you need more, if you need to get rid of some, let me know. If you want me to do this for my shorts, I really think that that would actually be a really good thing to do, so I know when I'm shopping what I need more of or what I don't need, or you know what I mean. All that to say, thank you so much for watching the laundry chat. Be sure to subscribe. I put up videos every Monday and Thursday, and I love you guys, so I'll see you in the next one.